Love the Mommy here, and I'm going to show you how to make aquarium fish tank. I'm making one for my Alison Jr. dollhouse. What you're going to need is this Magic Grow aquarium. You can get it from Michael's, CVS, and show you here. It doesn't come with the lid already off. The lid is glued on, and it's glued on pretty tight. I've cracked some, but I've managed to get some off. And how I was able to get the lid off is I used, let me find my tool. I used this little tool here that got a point and it's real flat. And what I did was I put it on the stove and I heated it up. And I put it in the grooves of the glue and sort of pried it a little bit. But you have to be careful because it can melt. As you can see, I melted a little bit of the back, but it's okay. I can just buff it out, paint over it. And then what you want to do once you get the lid off is you want to take each individual piece out of here. Except for this black part down here, you're not going to get that out. So you get the plant out, the fish out, the marbles. You use pliers. You're going to have to break the marbles, you know, sort of twist it to break it off of there. After you do that, then your fish is going to have a little hole in it because it's already on a little post. I also use these plants. Various plants, just cut them. And then what you want to do is, since the fish has a hole in it, you can cut these plants down to where there's a little stem sticking out and stick the fish on top of it. And once you do that, you can cut it to where those little stems can stick back in these little holes. And once you do that, you get yourself some rocks. I got these from Michael's, and they have like a little mirror image to make them like shine off of light. So you get some of these, or you can use any kind of rocks that you want. I have purple, I have blue. You can mix them. Then what I do is I glue it down by using this clear glue. Clear is always better. Then I also used some shells. You can buy miniature shells. Some of these have big shells in them and some of them have real small shells. So you can use the teeniest ones that are in here. But they do sell mini shells at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Then once you position all of your items in there, you make sure you glue them down. And I like to brush a little bit of glue on the fish because they are magic fish and they supposed to grow big, but that's only if you're adding tap water. But I still like to glue them so the fish will stay small. Once I do that, I have acrylic water that I use. I mix it real good. It tells you if you mix it too fast, you get bubbles. Well, it's a fish tank, so I want bubbles. So I mix it real fast so I can get the bubble effect. Then I also have a light. What's a fish tank without a light? So I get this light. And after I paint this lid, I'm going to tape a light to it so that it'll work. Now that you have the basics, I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's in my Alison Jr. dollhouse. Excuse the mess because I'm not finished with it. I'm a couple of rooms. So it's sort of dark. Can't really see it. So why don't we turn on the light? It has a light. It's lit up. So you can actually see the rocks, the fish. I don't know if you can see the bubble, but there's a bubble in there. Too bad it doesn't make noise. But now you have it, my finished project. A fish aquarium inside my dollhouse. Thanks for watching. Tune in for more things that I create and an update on my Alison Jr. dollhouse and the inside.